All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.
SDP reaffirmed support for governorship candidates. Tinubu drums support for Oyebanji re-election. JAMB release 2026 Mob-up UTME results. Security concerned growl after fresh attack. Sultan religious leaders demand end to insecurity. Tinubu urges judges to remain hope of common Nigeria. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Ekiti State. You're welcome today to today's In The News and Dailies, where we drive the newspaper review across the nation on 24 News Radio TV Nigeria, located at Danimon, here in Ado Ekiti. I'll be right back for details. Welcome once again.
Welcome to 24 News Radio and Television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News Radio and Television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News Radio and Television. The world is closer than you think. Welcome to 24.
So, welcome back. SDP reaffirmed support for its governorship candidate. The national leadership of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, has declared that it remains firmly behind its governorship candidate, Otumba Peter Olugbenga Obafemi. The party denied reports suggesting that it has endorsed another candidate ahead of the Ekiti State election, insisting that any such endorsement was unauthorized. SDP leaders assure members and the disciplinary mayor who will be taken against individual acting contrary to the party's position, while urging supporters to remain committed to the party's campaign. SDP reaffirmed support for its governorship candidate. You see the rest of the story in the Punch newspaper this afternoon. Tinubu drums support for Oyebanji re-election. President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, has urged Ekiti residents to vote massively for Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji in Saturday's governorship election. Speaking at the APC Grand Finale mega rally in Ado Ekiti, Tinubu described continuity under Oyebanji as an investment in the peace, progress, and future of the station of the states. The president said Oyebanji has governed with humanity, patience, and dedication, adding that the government has remained focused on improving the welfare of the peoples rather than engaging in unnecessary political battle. Governor Oyebanji, in his remark, thanked the president and he appealed to Ekiti people to conduct themselves peaceful before, during, and after the election. He urged voters to come out on a mass and perform their civil responsibility. Tinubu drops support for Oyebanji re-election. You can see the rest of the story in the Punch newspaper. Coming from the Nation newspaper today, JAMB released 2026 mop-up UTME results. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has released the results of the 2026 mop-up Unified Tertiary Institution matriculation examination conducted for candidates who missed previous examination due to verified reasons. JAMB advised affected candidates to check their results through the approved channel and warned members of the public against patronizing, fraudster, claiming to influence admission process or examination outcomes. The examination body reiterates its commitment to maintaining transparency and credibility in Nigerian tertiary admission process while urging candidates to remain patient and institutions commence admission exercise. JAMB released 2026 mop-up UTME results. You can see the rest of the story from the Nation newspaper. Security concern grow after fresh attack. Nigeria's security situation remains a major concern, flowing reports of renewed attack in the part of the country in Sokoto State. Bandits reportedly killed 4 farmers and adopted several residents, while other communities continue to experience threats to armed groups. Traditional rulers, religious leaders, and the civil society organization have reviewed calls on the federal government to adopt stronger measures to tackle insecurity and protect vulnerable communities. Many Nigerians have expressed concern unless decisive action are taken, the persistent attack could to negatively affect the farming activities, economic productivities, and public confidence in the nation security adventures. Security concern grow after fresh attack. You can see this in Tribune newspaper this afternoon. Southern religious leaders demand end to insecurity. The Sultan of Sokoto, alongside Catholic bishop, has urged the federal government to take urgent and practical steps to address insecurity across Nigeria. The Nigerian leaders lamented the continuing loss of life through boundaries, kidnapping, and communal conflict, describing the situation of unacceptable. They address and stress that the citizens deserve to live without fear, regardless of their location. The further appeal to the unity among Nigerians and call a security agency to intensify intelligence gathering, improve response mechanism, and ensure that perpetrators of the violence are brought to the justice. Certain religious leaders demand end to insecurity. The rest of the story, you can grab it at the Daily Post this afternoon. Tinubu urged judges to remain hope of common Nigerians. The President Bola Tinubu, represented by the Vice President Shatima, has called on judges across the country to ensure that the judiciary remains the last hope of the common man. He made the appeal during the commissioning of the new Court of Appeal complex in Abuja. The president stressed that the justice must be delivered promptly and fairly without regard of social status, wealth, or political influence. He noted that the public confidence in the judiciary depends largely on the integrity and the impartiality of judiciary officers. Tinubu also assured judiciary workers of improved welfare and better working conditions, pleading his administration commitment to strengthen the justice system and promoting the rule of law in Nigeria. Tinubu urged judges to remain hope of common Nigerians. I'm sure you are enjoying us today on news across the country. Until tomorrow again, I am Bayo Famoroti. Thanks for listening.
For news, radio, and television, your trusted companion for real-time updates, expert analysis, and compelling conversations. We bring the world closer to you with clear, credible, and concise information at every moment. With our seasoned reporters and sharp broadcasters, we dig deep to uncover the facts behind the headlines from your neighborhood to the global stage. Stay connected with 24 News, radio, and television for breaking news and current happenings across the globe. 24 News, radio, and television. The world is closer than you think. Welcome to 24 News, radio, and television, your trusted companion for real-time.
From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news.